morning, guys. Welcome to another episode of PATTAY'S Performance. Today we have a known offender here on my channel. I love these snowblowers. Quick, easy, cheap. I'm well known in these. These have been around for 15-20 years, this style. I ended up picking this thing up for $50 because he says it goes into gear automatically. Now, if you guys watch my intro to this with the back and forth with the guy, I was also asking him some troubleshooting questions. I have never heard his complaint before. Never. Because these cables are non-adjustable. So, I mean, listen, a new transmission I think is $100, give or take a little. So if I have to put a new transmission in it, I mean, that's life, right? I mean, that's just the way it is. It's not the end of the world. It's not a hard job to do. I'm actually going to end up doing a video because, like I said, I'm well versed in these. One of the things I want to do to these snowblowers, because you know I absolutely love the Harbor Freight Hemi engines, I actually bought 2 snowblowers on purpose. One with the bad transmission and one with a bad motor. So, believe it or not, I'm going to make 2 snowblowers out of one, and then the one with the bad transmission and bad motor, I'm actually going to put a Hemi on there and put a new transmission, and let's see how this baby rips. You know what I mean? These machines are a very good sell for me. And I have a guy coming from Connecticut to buy one of these tomorrow. I'm going to be at work, and my wife is going to sell it to him. She's my favorite salesperson. She closes deals better than me. That's life. But teamwork makes the dream work. And you can't spell team without me. So, yeah, so the cool thing about these snowblowers is that they pack a nice size punch for its size. Especially after you modify the impeller as well. If you guys watch my videos, just go through my channel, right? You're going to see me do demo videos when I can. But when I do the Hemi video, I'm not going to sell that. I'm going to wait for the first snowstorm, and I'm going to do a pretty nice, review on that with the Hemi on it. And that review will also help me sell the machine. So, that's that. Alright, so this gets a little tricky. I'm going to get you guys out of the way. Put the handles on too soon. Let's see if I can. Now, I picked this thing up late at night. I didn't want to run it. I don't want to piss off his neighbors. I'm a nice guy. For $50, I can't complain. I just felt that it had compression, right? You can just feel it. So let me get some gas in here, and let's call it a day. Alright, so he says it jumps into gear when it goes. Now he said he had it serviced. So here is a repair tag. Oop, that's his name. Can't do that. We have gas. Good thing or a bad thing. And the oil's clean. Now he said he had this thing serviced, then it had he's changing his story, had a new transmission. But also, look, they put in a new fuel line in here. See that? Factory is black, aftermarket is clear Tygon line. So before I start this machine up, let me explain to you how this system works. If you guys watch my other videos, remember how I explained your traditional snowblower where you're shifting gears? To make it nice and easy, I use it as a clutch and flywheel on a vehicle. So let's not talk about a snowblower like this who has one speed only. I generally call these like a glorified self-propelled lawnmower, and it has a transmission. Now they do make variants where it's the same setup with 3 speeds, they're junk. I ended up converting those to just a single speed because they're just a nightmare. Backtrack back to this. These cables are non-adjustable. This plastic part here tends to break, but these cables sit in this spot, in one spot only. That's it, right? This one's starting to fray. 2 up top, here and here. So you are going to engage this handle, which is to drive, right? Because if you watch here, it runs all the way down into the transmission, which is right here next to the auger cover. So let's put this in its service position, put something on the ground. The snowblower is in really good shape, so let's try and keep it that way. We're just using a different mat, and I'll explain to you how this system works. And it sticking in gear really doesn't do anything for me. Okay, so here's our transmission. This spring keeps tension on the transmission from back and forth. Now here is your transmission right here. Here is your belt with the pulley. And your cable, let me get a light. Alright, so let's start this all over again. Your spring keeps tension on the transmission back. For missing this could be a possible issue. Maybe you could adjust this, but that just keeps it back. It doesn't keep it forward. Because when you pull your pulley, right, this is where your cable's hooked up to, it pulls it forward, right? And that allows the machine to drive. Okay? So it's very simple. Even though this could open up, these transmissions are not rebuildable. Unless you have a spare and you could take it apart. I don't keep spares, I just replace them. Well, you know what, I haven't replaced one yet. So, I talked about that in the other video. So you pull your cable, transmission goes up, it starts spinning, this gear starts to spin and turns the wheels. And that is it. So, the snowblower being locked in drive is just not happening unless this pivot point here somewhere is rusted or catching up. So he said he had it serviced, and then he hasn't used it since. So, whoops, I'm leaking gas. That's how much gas he has in this. So let's see if we could replicate his issue before we go crazy. So we are going to choke all the way down. Speed up key in. 3 primes. So it runs, and we don't have to do any car work, and it's not going into gear. So let's verify, see if we put this thing in gear, and see if it moves. Alright guys, there's nothing to it. This is easy money. I don't have to do anything to this. I am going to modify the impeller, convert this thing to Royal Purple synthetic oil, adjust the skid shoes, going to grease everything, going to clean everything, and I'm going to put this up for sale because remember I said the other guy's coming tomorrow for it, so as soon as that one sells, I can put this one up. So I'm not going to videotape this because I've done this already like 3 times already, but I will show you the end product. See you guys in a little bit.